In the distance behind me, at about 11:20 hours on Monday, a garbage heap was ignited. The fire that was left unattended engulfed the entire lumberyard that I'm standing in. Mark Mahase, the owner of the top of the line lumberyard at Block 4 Enmore Front, suffered a great loss as his lumberyard was completely destroyed on Monday. The Guyana Fire Service on Monday said several fire tenders from Melanie, Mahase, Campbellville, and Albertong responded to the fire at about 12:32 hours. Mahase said this is inaccurate and contends that the fire service did not respond until about 2 hours after the initial call at 11:30 hours. According to Mahase, they were told that the fire service was engaged at another fire at Fowlis at the time.
The night before, twice the firemen came and out fire right at the same place where we get the smoke coming from. Because I went here the night. I was here the night when the fire was working there. The guys them was working. So like about, to be exact, 29 minutes after 11 I called the fire department. And the person told me that the fire tender is engaged at Fowles behind the gas station. And that when it finished, it's gonna come. My nephew called about 7 minutes after. She told him the same thing. Like around 1 o'clock, one fire tender reached. When the fire tender reached, instead of it attends to the fire at the lumberyard, it went at the back by the garbage heap.
But that was where the fire
Where
started.
originate from. It go by there and started to take out hose and stuff like that. When they come to the lumberyard, up to now they didn't do anything at the lumberyard. I think they divert it to the mall, leaving the lumberyard to burn.
On Tuesday, the Guyana Fire Service acknowledged that the brush fire reignited several times on Tuesday. The situation was finally brought under control just before midday. Brush fires caused by human interference and climate change have tackled the nation as extreme hot weather continues. For this reason, the Guyana Fire Service is urging citizens to desist from setting fires to grass and garbage during the dry season. Richard Hardeen, the owner of the field and compound where the lumberyard was, told the newsroom that several complaints were made to the NDC about residents who set fire to garbage. Hardeen said the pleas are ignored, resulting in this tragedy.
Despite many efforts through the NDC, several efforts to solve this problem, but we never solved it with the residents on that side of Haslington there. They always dump garbage. It's a sore area that never been addressed, and that will created billions of millions, maybe 30, 40 millions of losses here.
Well, the part of the part of damage is like about $60 million.
You had any orders that were supposed to be sent out?
Yeah, we got a couple of orders that got to be sent out. To be trying to make arrangement with those people they calling in already. So we got to make arrangement to deliver those orders.
But Mahase is not the only person affected. He had several employees who were housed in a housing facility in the compound. Colin Yap, one of the employees, is devastated by the loss that he and his employer are facing right now.
The five police, they've been doing nothing. Then they stand up, run in, run out, change half clothes and stand up and watching you and laughing at you. When you come and tell them something, they're telling you if you was lucky. And use the man that used to live here with documents and everything that we have born up. And left out me documents and things. We don't need like them things all me want here but entirely lumberyard wise work. We lose enough we lose.
Mahase said he is deeply offended by the response of the fire service because he only relocated to this location about a year ago. He said his intentions were to carry out his business, which still have some orders that were expected to be taken out on Tuesday. He said he has no idea how he's going to continue his business, but he is hopeful that he will be able to overcome this hurdle. Reporting for the newsroom from Enmore, I am Lizina Yearwood.